I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Thank you for the lurch, Oxen. I did get started on your pixel art. I'll have it to you later today. Love you, my friend. The spaceship's really cool.
This is an emergency. Level 1 alert.
Omega-1 restarting. Alpha-1 genome restructuring. Confirming exon replacement. Base code 85 million. 100 million. Its speed is overwhelming. Alpha-1 to raise your central. Access confirmed. Initializing fake net. Disconnected. Activating emergency shelter. Denied. Contamination is spreading widely. Captain.
Cut off the cables manually.
Roger. Activating self-destruct bolts. Confirming. No good, nothing happened. Omega-1, they are attacking.
This is very cool. I have no idea what's going on.
98% of our weapons have been taken over. The autopilot system Faust has been accessed, and its phase space logic is being rewritten. Ergo area is increasing. An internal plane is forming. Switching to space displacement mode. Alpha-1, confirming transfer of coordinate codes. Coordinates input, coordinate NX128, EZ061. The main planet.
Damn. So they're planning on attacking. Engine room. Activate the emergency sealing system. Engine room. Engine.
You shall be as gods. Is that
All
what it says?
civilians and passengers are safely transported to the escape shuttles. I will send a dispatch after evacuation is complete. I am evacuating the ship. All of you, evacuate now.
Evacuate. Evacuate. Evacuate the ship immediately. All passengers please board the shuttles in a calm and orderly fashion.
Yeah, because it took over all the ship's defenses and then just started shooting stuff. Excellent opening. I have a ton of questions. So we're left with like naked woman in the distance. I wonder if it's like our mom or something. Those are probably like pieces of the ship falling down. Interesting. The continent of Ignis in the northern hemisphere of our world. On this, the largest continent, a war has been raging between two countries for hundreds of years. In the north of the continent lies the Kislev Empire. In the south lies the desert kingdom of Ave. The war has gone on for so long that the people have forgotten the cause, knowing only the pointless circle of hostility and tragedy. The chronic war obsession was soon to counter a devastating change. This was due to the ethos, an institution that preserves our world's culture, preparing tools and weapons excavated from the ruins of an ancient civilization. At once both countries excavated these ruins and had the ethos repair their discoveries in order to increase their military power. Audio balance should be better now. The various weapons excavated from the ruins greatly changed the form of warfare. The outcome of the battles between the two countries was no longer determined by man-to-man combat, but by gears, giant humanoid fighting machines that were obtained from deep within the ruins. Sorry, I'm pulling on this to kind of make sure I can monitor my audio levels appropriately. Okay. Eventually, after continuous swings in the state of the war, Kislev gained the upper hand. The major factor behind this lay in the enormous difference in the amount of resources buried within their ruins. But suddenly, a mysterious military force appeared in the continent of Ignis. Called Gebler, this force decided to make contact with Ave. With the assistance of this Gebler military force, Ave was able to recover from being helplessly outnumbered and being back on an even standing with Kislev. Then, taking further advantage of its newly gained momentum, Ave started to capture one territory after another from Kislev, showing no indication of slowing down in their invasion campaign. Alright. The remote village of Lahan, in the outskirts of Ave, near the border with Kislev. This is where it all begins. Damn you. Yeah. Boom, boom. That's one down. What on earth are you? No matter how often I knock you down, you still get up. Faye, stop! You must not fight here. Ugh, boy, are you persistent. Damn it, how come? Why did it have to come to this? Big robots indeed, Maddie. Good morning. Whew. What? That about does it. Congrats on getting first, Maddie. Alright, now for a short break. Look at her painting. Oh, I love this music already. Be safe, Maddie. Love you. Aquasol. Aquasol. Let's go. Hooray for walking around and looking and stuff. Hello, Faye. You're looking well today. My, how the time flies. Why, it's already been 3 years since you came to our village. When they first saw you brought in all bloody and spoken, to tell you the truth, they didn't think you were going to make it. And that strange masked man who carried you there that day, do you think you remember what... Do you think that maybe he was your real father? Don't you remember anything? They say they have terrible nightmares constantly called up for your father. Interesting. Who is it? What? Who are you? What? You want me to look after this boy? But now you're so healthy and strong, and it's all thanks to our village chief Lee. My, you should be grateful. You're probably right. We wouldn't want to be a turd. So square brings up our menu. Circle is our dash button. Ooh, oh, we can jump? Yo. Okay. Oh, there's a note there. Can we read the note? No. Okay. Yeah, I love this tune. This is a good tune. So there you are, Faye. I wanted to talk to you about something. Why, hello there, Dan. You're lively today, as you are every day. Dan, don't be so rude. What's all this barging in? Timothy's here too. Butt out, Timothy. Until you marry my sister, you have nothing to do with me at all. I just have some business here with my friend Faye. So anyway, Faye, I have something to talk to you about later. What is it, Dan? Sounds serious. Yeah, that's why I can't talk about it here. That's a certain person listening who could cause us trouble. It's really important. We gotta talk. Seriously. One-on-one. Man-to-man. I'll be hanging around outside, so I'll see you there later, okay? Be seeing you, Timothy. Take care of yourself until tomorrow. Huh? What's up with him? As of tomorrow, I'm going to be that kid's brother-in-law. That part isn't going to be no honeymoon. You know, Faye, I'm sure our village chief thinks of you as his own grandson, not having family for all those years, and living on his own for so long. That's why he cares so very dearly about you. Please never do anything that would break his poor old heart. Promise me that, Faye? Timothy's father. Hello there, Faye. Oh, Timothy is a really lucky boy to be able to marry such a beautiful girl like Alice. I hope you come up with some embarrassing tales to tell in your speech. Okay, so Timothy's a good friend of ours. And we're the best man, it would seem. Oh. Yo, hi there, Faye. Sorry for us all using your house like this. But we have to talk about the big day tomorrow with the village chief. And tomorrow, huh? You're wedding with Alice. What a big day. Yeah, right? This doesn't really hit me, though. Timothy, I just want to thank you both and Alice. 3 years ago, I woke up in this village without a trace of my memory. I didn't know who I was, where I had been, or what I had been doing up until that day. I couldn't recall a single thing. Despite that, you and Alice sympathized with me and encouraged me to go on. If the two of you hadn't been there for me, I don't know what would have become of me. Timothy, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Now you and Alice had better live happily ever after. Quit it, will ya? You don't have to go and get all mushy on me. Anyway, to me it feels like I've always been friends with you ever since we were kids. And we will go on being friends forever, right? Of course. Oh yeah, Faye? Could you step by and check on Alice? I still have stuff to discuss with my old man and the village chief, but I'm sure she'll be glad to have some company. Yes, sure, I'll do that. Anyway, see you later. And I really look forward to the ceremony tomorrow. I don't know whether to be happy or sad. Tomorrow little Alice is going to become someone's wife. I knew this day would come. Ghosty. Good morning. We love brotherhood and friendship. Yeah. This is the worst part of bringing up a little girl. Let her go. What would you, Faye? We're in the middle of discussing Timothy and Alice's wedding arrangements. Hey, why don't you bring a girlfriend home, or two home in once in a while? Like, at the same time? Alright, man. Just because we live with an old man like me doesn't mean you have to hold back now, you hear? Why, when I was young as you are, it seemed like every day I would... a home. Or, never mind. Now we still have important things to discuss, so don't get in the way now. How are we doing, Ghosty? It's good to see you. We've got amnesiac main character syndrome. Hang on 1 second here. I want to mess with my options here. Oh, never mind. Baby on the roof. Oh yeah, we can jump. Which is really uncommon for games like this, I feel. Birds are great. They can fly so high in the sky and go wherever they want to. You know, Faye, Mom was saying that you might have come from a faraway place. If you were a bird, you could fly back to your real home anytime you wanted. Thanks, little buddy. Cajun, good morning. How we doing? They really are ghosty. Keep pushing the wrong buttons. Oh, I'm just contemplating what I should plant next. It's a lot of work just trying to raise crops, but it's an excellent feeling, Faye. In this great open land, new life emerges. I'm not saying we're doing it. It's just the earth. Rain and sun combining together to nurture the striving new lives. We're just helping them out. Pumpkinberry, apple lily, radish, they all seem good. That is supposed to be a goat sound. Sounds more like a car. Look at that little guy. He's a happy guy. They are really nostalgic, Ghosty. I have to agree with you. This makes me think of Breath of Fire 4, which is the one game I did my gaming allure episode about. And this music is very reminiscent of Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross, which makes sense because Yasunori Mitsuda did do the music for it. So I'm digging the music right now. We gotta find Alice. Oh, and we gotta talk to this guy right here. Is this Alice? Alice and Timothy's wedding tomorrow is the talk of the town. Guess it's to be expected, though. It's one of life's biggest events. The women of the village are born, raised, married, and live the rest of their lives out here. There must be some happiness in that, but I've been thinking from time to time. Sometimes I wish I were born a man so I could travel the world and live an ever-changing life. It's weird, isn't it? No, that's not weird. What? You mean it? I knew you'd say that for me, Faye. Here, on this very own homemade aquasol. Our bear cows love it. Try it sometime. Hey, girl, you keep thinking. Here's aquasol, the choice of all bear cows. Okay, so that's why he sounds like a beast, because he's not a goat, he's a bear cow. Interesting. Bear cows, the most ferocious. Keep pushing the menu button when keep pushing square when I'm wanting to push circle to like dash. Okay, that was our house with the village chief. What's the sign say? Mountain path ahead, beware of the HP gobbling hobgobs. I was wishing to see the doctor on the mountaintop should proceed with courage and conviction. Aquasol sounds like a brand of bottled water or maybe an energy drink. It really does, Ghosty. I think it's our generic healing item. I haven't even looked at the menu yet, but because that's kind of the item that I've been picking up on the ground and stuff, that's what I'm assuming it is. We have a well. I love that we can jump. That's something that's not super... Oh. I thought I just like died or something. Phew, that was a close one. As well as dangerous. Perhaps it'd be better if I don't go near it again. Well done. You found a weird item. What weird item did I find? What? An eyeball. Oh my gosh. I found an eyeball. Why is there an eyeball in the well? And who would buy an eyeball? Well done. Okay, that moment just endeared me to this game. I'm enjoying it. This is cute. Oh, hello, Faye. Are you here to see Alice? Actually, it's customary that we don't let any men in to see the bride today. But you can be an exception. Thanks. Now you go talk to her brother. Her little brother's got important business to I'm pretty sure this is her little brother. He like stuck his tongue out at me. Oh, good, Faye. You ready to talk? As you know, tomorrow's finally the day of my sister's wedding. So what I want to talk about to you is exactly that, Alice's marriage. Faye, to be perfectly honest with you, I've always wished you could have been my brother. It's still not too late. You could go steal Alice and run off with her. If you need me to help, I'll be glad to. Well, he must not like Timothy. Maybe I'll just say this, but my sister's beautiful and a good cook. This is just between you and me, but she's, oh my gosh, she's well endowed. That is such a weird thing to say, my guy. He does have a huge forehead. You are a very weird little kid. So come on, go for it. You throw him in the well. Here we go, Ghosty. That's what we do with the well. No, your sister loves Timothy. Hey, what are you talking about, Dan? Timothy and Alice are both my best friends. You know I can't do that. Yeah, I know that. Well, if you're gonna be like that. But if you change your mind, come and talk to me. Let's go check out this building before we go and talk to... Hey, it's Faye. How's it going? I ain't got any drinks for kids, you know. Come back when you're older, alright? Have you heard the latest rumors? It's said that in the southern desert of Ave there's buried a treasure all over the place. There's hundreds of people who are trying to strike it rich by digging everywhere. A single strike could make you totally rich. Young one, beware, I can see it. Oh, in life it sounds too good to be true. Usually is, blah. I can see it. There's a dark and icy wind that blows where you are going. A wind that nurtures grief and resentment, inviting death from which there is no salvation. No one will be able to escape from it, but you, and only you, must eventually face up to that dark wind. Just kidding. I've always wanted to try saying that. Did I scare you? I'm really sorry. The goober. South of here is the Black Moon Forest. If you can make it through there, you can come to Awe, the great land of fire. Shouldn't waste my time here, this little country village. When I gotta go to Awe and work there. Yeah. Whoa! Beautiful woman and good liquor, and if I work hard enough, I'll be rich in no time. Wouldn't that be good? No, don't eat my headphones, Buttercup. No, thank you. Oh my, welcome, Faye. You want some fun? I'll give you the best service in Lahan, you know? Helen, quit teasing the innocent kid. Yeah, I know, it's just a joke. He's got sharp hearing. Anyway. Wow. Maybe... I mean, I don't know how young my dude is, but I'm not of drinking age. You got a problem with me drinking at midnight? How could I not be drinking? Are you Alice's dad? Drinking won't help you, my guy. Shut up. What would you know? You don't know how I feel. Yeah, I wouldn't want you to know. Damn it. No, wait up. I'll give you this. Take it. Huh? What is that? I have no use for it. Don't worry about it. Just take it. Nobody knows in the depths of the sea, a teardrop shed by a mermaid. Received a mermaid tear. Ooh, what's a mermaid tear? It shines like a jewel. Oh, cute pupperone. Pay no attention to the fool. He's always saying all this carefree stuff. In reality, it's an incredibly hard task to get through the Black Moon Forest. What do I have? The eyeball is what I found in the well. I just found an eyeball in the well. Yeah. Puppy! Lots of dangerous beasts and fearsome fire-eating lizards make their home there. It's better for you to stay away from there. Yeah. And the item description for the eyeball is just... should sell for a high price. Who's buying eyeballs? Right? Who's buying eyeballs? Kitty? Oh, he's Kitty. Meow. Meow. I wouldn't need anything else if I could only live together with my family, just the three of us. Why can't men understand something so simple? Yeah, men. Men are the worst. I do love that you can jump in this game. That's fairly uncommon for JRPGs like this. Hi there, Faye. You know what's beyond that black forest lies the great kingdom of Ave. It's got a big capital city with lots of people living there. My father's working out somewhere in Ave. Soon my father's going to come pick Mother and me up so we can all live together in Ave. Oh, Father, please come. Okay, so that was your mom in there. Talking about how she's frustrated because she just wants her husband to come home. Can we just jump off? That's kind of cool. Okay. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? How could Alice go and get married into that musclehead Timothy? I've loved her since I was a baby. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to live? You're like a little kid. Life can be so unfair. I know, buddy. That was funny. Hey, Faye, let's go catch some scampi again sometime. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, the drama. Oh, to be a small child. The drama. Okay, Alice. This is. Oh, I thought his mom was outside. Alice's aunt. Hello, Faye. Have you come to visit our Alice? She's upstairs right now. But doesn't time fly? It was already been 10 years since my brother and his wife passed away. We did our best to raise their two children in their place.
Bees in the
Good
chat.
morning, bees.
Bees in the chat.
The animation.
Bees in the chat.
The animation and graphics of the people remind me of an old PC game I used to play called Virtual Villagers. Just give me a huge flashback because the kids in the game used to play tag and it looks so similar. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I love this kind of like pixel art and then laid back on top of the 3D environments. A lot of my favorite games that I played during this era were similar in this. Breath of Fire 4 was a big one. But now, as far as I was concerned, I'm finally saying my job is done. I know Timothy will take good care of her from here on. Now all that's left is Dan. I'm gonna have a hard time raising him to adulthood. Yeah, Dan seems like a mess. How are you doing, Bees? Hello, Alice. Is that your wedding dress? Oh, Faye, you startled me. Yes, it is. I just finished it. Took me more work than I expected. We love that hymn. Look at that. Red, blue, yellow, and green. That's fantastic. You did a great job there. It'll look wonderful on you, Alice. Congratulations. Thank you. Hey, I'm Alice. At the same time, huh? What is it? Oh, nothing. I see. Uh-oh, yeah, the drama. Oh yes, that's right. Faye, have you seen Dan? Yeah, he's outside, bragging as always. Kid, I just told him that I had an errand for him to run. Oh yeah? What kind of errand? It's for my wedding ceremony tomorrow. I was hoping he could go borrow a camera and some lights from Dr. Uzuki up on the mountain peak. If that's all it is, I'll be glad to do it for you. Could you? The dogs woke me up, but I'm probably about to go back to sleep. Do it. Go back to sleep. You deserve it. Could you? Oh, but I couldn't possibly... 1 second. I have this Millennium Falcon speaker that was under the bed, and Buttercup stepped on it and it starts playing when this button's pressed. That probably woke up Ranger Kate. We'll check on her a little bit. Anyway, it doesn't exactly make me feel comfortable having Dan handle such delicate instruments. What's more, I might have a chance to eat some of Yui's cooking if I go to the doc's place. That's my Faye. Well, I'll go up there now and get them for you. Oh, Faye, wait. Is there something else you want to get me from Saitan? No, it's not that. Faye, have you ever thought about things this way? If you'd only been born in this village, if we'd only known each other earlier on. Uh-oh. Oh, it's nothing. I'm sorry. Eating popcorn. No, I think I'd better get going now. Oh, okay. Be careful on that mountain path. And give my regards to Dr. Uzuki. The drama. So you and Timothy have known each other whole life, but like, she's harboring some unrequited feelings. Okay. Where was that? Oh. Does this take me like world map? Yo, okay, so this is interesting. I want Timothy's girl. Why can't I find a woman like that? It's interesting because instead of like most JRPGs that I'm used to from this era, don't ask who buys eyeballs, just sell them. Is that we have a free roaming map, right? And like that's pretty interesting. It's not like dotted path to dotted path. So that means there's probably going to be little like things we can like hidden little things, right? We'll also have random fights. Lil Kobold. Oof. Oof. Dodge. Okay. Attack, defense, chi, and item. Attack. 1 point, 2 point, 3 points. 2 points? Okay. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Much love. Love you, Maddie. Okay, yeah, this is interesting. Okay, so looks like we have so many like points to spend per turn. Oh, is that what that red bar is over there on the left? So like 1 point. Okay. Triangle, triangle. Okay. 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 We can push it in quick succession. Okay, alright. Interesting. 6 experience. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. It kind of reminds me of Chrono Cross's system. Okay. Mountain path. All right. Okay. Let's see here. We've got a wolf dude, and we got oh, that's cool. We like hopped over on the other side of him. Those are weird little critters. Okay, so already, like, I'm assuming that's going to be the save point, that little golden plate. That makes me think of Xenosaga. In Xenosaga, there is a big golden plate that's like a very central plot device. And so since these two games are kind of like, you know, inspired by and follow after each other in like some not real ways, they're kind of spiritual successor type things, but I'm assuming this is a save point. Not sure if I just started a battle in the save point or if this is what the save point triggered. I love how our dude hops around and like I love how he does his martial artist like type stuff. I think that's man, because I'm still my throat this morning. I love that that's how he intends to fight. It gives me kind of reminds me of my Baldur's Gate character. Oh, that one didn't. There we go. Okay, so he jumped up at the end of that fight and raised his fist here. So that means that's our level up. That's our level up action. I am going to scoot some stuff over in OBS real quick. Just so, because there's that bar on the left side of our game here. And yeah. And I want you guys to be able to see it. Okay, there we go. Now everything on the game screen you'll be able to see. That won't be an issue now. to run. Let's do this then. Oh, okay. So, the Hob Jerky. So we have battle use items and then non-battle use items. Interesting. Okay, what's this sign say? This way, walking course. Watch out for the cliffs. That way, doctor's house right after the bridge. Walking course? Alright, let's go. Walking course. Like a challenge course. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, cool. We can... Okay, I think I'm I'm figuring something out. Found a bird nest. Take the egg. No, we'll leave the bird egg. Mm. Okay. So, okay. So unused points get converted into chi that we can use. So, like, we can do our guided shot on this. Let's see what happens. Yo, that was cool. Yo! Oh, it doesn't consume it? Interesting. Okay, jumping up is not level up animation. Maybe it's finding items? Oh. Doc Ozuki's house is over the bridge up to the north. Sweet. Okay. But I'm exploring. And we're also grinding. Which is not a bad thing in games like this for the most part. Bam! That's so cool. I love doing that. Hope the rest of your week goes well, Saphira. We're playing Xenogears this morning. I've never played this game before, but I've played some games that it kind of inspired. More Aquasol. Real quick. Alright, so the arm pump is either an item gain or a level up. Okay. It's either or. Okay. Sounds like this was the walking path, according to that sign. But I think I've pathed everything there is to path. Still getting coughing attacks, but I'm getting better daily. I'm glad to hear you're getting better. That sucks, though. That's having that difficulty. That's rough. Let's go ahead and use an item to heal. Let's see. Use hob jerkies. What happens if we do defense? Like, just curious, what does that do? Okay, we just take less damage. Okay. Are you coming back up here, Buttercup? Hmm? I really wish you'd stop putting your claws in my thigh. That'd be fantastic. If you're gonna jump up here, jump up here. You're so bad at jumping up here. Are you gonna get fussy? Oh, there's a little kid up here. What are you doing up here, buddy? Yeah, that's one of those things like in Chrono Cross, there's a similar fighting system to this, and if you do your stronger attacks, they are more likely to miss. This is going to be the jumping tutorial part. I already know how to jump because I jumped into the well. You done? You can come up here. If you want to. I think this is going to be our jumping tutorial. Oh, it's you, Faye. The cliff's edge collapsed from the heavy rain we had recently. You're alright, Faye. You can do a big jump to get across it. But I'm too scared. What's a big jump? Alright. Say hello to the doctor for me. Okay. Yeah, big jump. Yeah, don't know you, but I'm not. I'm glad I'm not in hospital. I'm glad you're not in the hospital either. You know, my cross stitch I was working on, I left it here on the table, and it's very clear that somebody has been up here near it and left some cat hair on it. Is it you? Is it you, Buttercup? We gotta make sure you take care of yourself. We don't want you getting sick either. Getting worse, I should say. Are we gonna sit down up here and be nice? You have 4, 2 cats and 2 dogs. Oh, that's lovely. We just have 4 cats. She's a very happy lady right now. There we go. Yeah, we're getting cozy on the desk. I should say I have 3 pets and a cloud. There's one very fluffy. A ton of this hob jerky. She is super fluffy, soft, silver, white, gray mix. Cute. This is an interesting place. Injured, sick, all accepted. Come on in, but no deceased, please. Respectable. That's a birdseed. I don't... I tried a little bit, but it didn't taste very good. And she rescued my mom back in 2022. Found her on the road after she was turfed, but she was sick. Oh man. It's a terrifying chicken noise. There's a robot on top of this house. It's cool. It's got wings. Interesting. Machinery I don't recognize, apparently. Those chickens make very strange noises. Maybe ones I would not normally attribute to chickens. What's upstairs? She was emaciated. She had to regrow a lot of her muscle mass. Since then, she does find it tough to do big jumps. Yeah. Super special to have you guys have found that, though. Brought her into your home. Yeah, let's look through the telescope. Okay, so there's the village. That's cool. I also have a rare dog in the sense of medical conditions. Oh, that's interesting. Something that I read that was, oh, and Ghosty, thank you so much for popping in. Love you, my friend. Chicken got stuck in the closet, I assume. What do you mean by that, Spirit? She has celiac, which is rare in dogs. Oh, most of the time it's intolerance to wheat. Essentially, her gut stops works and both ends start to empty. She's also stinky out of the room. Oh, dang. That was a weird sound when we entered that room. Like a work. What was that? There's a little toy or something on the ground there. Poor thing. Just a sensitive Tommy. Account cotton told grain. We're not 100% sure which. I have one of our cats. He's allergic to pumpkin, which is supposed to be, super easy on the stomach for cats, but it just makes him throw up. Oh, Faye, welcome. Oh yeah, where's the dog? My husband is tinkering with junk out in the backyard. I should have guessed. Doesn't everyone ever get sick of playing with that stuff? Well, okay then. I'll go to the backyard and see if I can find him. Hey, Midori. It's a nice day to play outside. How about we feed the birds later? I don't want to talk to you. I'm so happy you're being so chill, Buttercup. It's really nice. Where are you, Doc? What's going on? Oh, well, this is no good. Why do they use such inferior parts? This is why their invention Doc, so that's where you were. Oh, Faye, good to see you. You alright, Doc? What are you doing all the way up there? I thought I would try to restore this land crab. That explosion was nothing to worry about. It happens all the time. Could you wait a while? I'm just about ready to call it a day. Yes, there's something interesting in the storeroom. Why not take a look? Okay, Doc, I won't, but please hurry up. It will get dark before you know it. You can also, she does a lot of throwing up after eating certain grains, so we look for pea or potato flour for her food. There you go. So this is what Doc was talking about. Let me see. What's so interesting about it? Wow. What is this? Interesting. This music, I've heard it before somewhere. What do you think? Not bad, huh? Dog? Oops, generalized insane. Oh, the last dog has the 3 mental health disorders. She has generalized anxiety, severe generalized disorder, and OCD. Severe generalized anxiety, separation anxiety. Okay, alright, gotcha. Poor thing. I'm sorry, Faye. Sorry to have kept you waiting. I am so far, Rinks. Music is a mysterious thing. Sometimes it makes people remember things that they do not expect. Many thoughts, feelings, memories, things almost forgotten, regardless of whether their listener decides to remember them or not. Doc, what is this? It was excavated from some old ruins, and is still under repair. Obviously, it is an audio device of some type. Have you played this game, Rinks? Long ago, people would just listen to this melody, just as we are doing now. At times, they would have been cheered up, while at times they would have been made to cry. By the way, what brings you here today? Oh yeah, that's right. Alice asked me to borrow some camera equipment from you. Oh yes, her wedding is tomorrow, right? Understood. Well then, we better get ready then. When dinner should be ready soon. Would you like to join us? Would I ever? I was hoping you'd ask. I still have some cleaning up to do out here. Would you mind giving Midori some company back in the house? Okay, take your time, Doc. I'll go ahead and eat a little dinner when dinner is ready. Go right ahead. But I want to be held responsible if you get a stomachache from eating my wife you always cook. Rude. Doc, I feel strange when I listen to this music. I feel something warm inside. That just may be because you have someone living inside of you. And he too must have liked this music a long time ago, before he became a part of you. Interesting. Is Timothy and Alice's wedding really tomorrow? It might actually be better to live in an ordinary life, in this condition, as a son of man. Anyway, I suppose I had better adjust the gyro at least. Hmm? That cannot be. Is this an omen? No, what is going to happen? So, we saw Saitan at the beginning of the game with Faye fighting together. Faye was in a robot, and Saitan was kind of guiding him and coaching him. So, and then we were led to believe that maybe Faye, or at least, okay, so I was assuming that Faye forgot that stuff because they talked about how he showed up a few years ago with no memories. So he's been there for 3 years. This guy dropped him off. And he was painting a scene of fire. And that was the transition from that opening cinematic area. So I had assumed that Faye lost his memories after a fight or something, or he was maybe a soldier in a war or one of these wars or something. But if that's the case, why is Saitan, like, he seemed like he was a comrade of mine. So what was his role then and what's his role now? Interesting. We'll see. Your cooking never fails to impress me, Yui. Why indeed? I'm guessing you have played this, Ranks. Have you played? You're such a delicious meal. You're welcome. If you like my cooking that much, then I'd be happy to cook for you anytime, Faye. Okay, lovely. I love this game, even if it's, quote, unfinished. That's kind of the vibe that I've understood. So I know basically nothing. I started a podcast. Are you familiar with Resonant Arc, Ranks? Let me grab a link. Okay, so they do a story analysis podcast about video games and like try to approach video games as a art form and try to do video game like book club style things. And I really like the format, how they do things. So their episode 1 is always about like the dev history of the game and kind of the history of the people who designed it, what they did beforehand, their relationships with each other. And so like things that I learned from listening to that first episode was like, you know, like the people who did the head writers and the lead project designers on this game or whatever, is a husband and wife duo, which I did not know. And then and that like Xenogears was initially pitched like in like early development, like conceptualizing of what Final Fantasy VII would be. This game idea was pitched as what Final Fantasy VII would be. And they were like, no, doesn't really fit with what our ideas are for Final Fantasy as a series. So no, but we like it enough. You can do it. You can make your game. But at that point in time, Square had a very strict 2-year development cycle. And so it was just the way things were done. Everything had to be done in 2 years. So anyhow, like I don't know a whole lot. So I watched that first video and listened to that. It's about an hour-ish long before I played. And at the end of that video, like, okay, so now if you're playing along with us, you're going to play through the Black Moon Forest. And so I'm going to play up to that point, and at that point I will then listen to episode 2 where they will talk about everything that happens in the game from the intro through the Black Moon Forest. And so that's kind of how their thing works, is that they'll have discussions about the themes, about, you know, as a literary analysis. He wanted to make more, but he wasn't allowed to, so this game is unfinished, right? And then it's interesting to me because while I never played this game as a kid, I did play all of the Xenosaga games, which I know are, at least to my understanding, are kind of like a spiritual successor or a like another try at yeah. And Xenosaga, yeah, Xenosaga, like I love a lot of things about Xenosaga, but Xenosaga also was strange in, I don't know. It's been so long since I played Xenosaga that I would need to really go back, play it again to try to figure out what um, you expect similar vibes. Okay. Um, it just it because it was strange in how the story just kind of like ended. He really wants to make a 12 game epic, but nobody has let him yet. All right, all right. So that's all my background on Xenogears. Um, I know it's got robots. I'll bring the equipment we need to the village tomorrow morning myself. Does not exactly make me feel comfortable to have you handle such delicate instruments, I'm afraid. Her. Where have I heard that line before? That's all right. That's all right by me. Well, see you tomorrow, Doc. Good night, Yui, Midori. Good night. We're looking forward to tomorrow's wedding. Stares blankly. I love the music so far in this game. Well, good night, Doc. I haven't heard a whole lot of what I've heard. I've absolutely loved. Yes, good night. Oh, Faye, please be careful. I mean, the path is dangerous when it is so dark. I'm here to watch you on this wild ride. I won't be able to help much game-wise, as I was still in my teens when I played this, but I'm willing to look up for you if you get stuck. For sure, for sure. What's wrong, Doc? There's nothing to worry about. Well, anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. I thought the combat system is interesting from what I've seen so far. It feels like a little bit what Chrono Cross ended up doing. Like you have so much energy that you can spend on your attacks each round, though the ability to like save it and then create the AP to use your special moves is interesting, especially when it doesn't go away. Like it's not like MP that's expended. It's just when you save those points, you unlock the ability to utilize your special moves. Also, love that we can just jump places and fall off of things. I thought I had straight up died. When I fell in the well. Something be happening. Giants? Very. Doc, some flying objects went towards Lahan. So you saw them too. Judging by their shadows, they appear to be a group of gears from our neighbor country, Kislev. Those were gears? Oh no, they're headed directly for Lahan. The ones I just saw? Let us make haste. Right. Let's save real quick. Yeah, what's the wrong way? I'm excited to see it with a human in a robot fight. Do, 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 do. I will. No, Lawrence. They blowing it up. I'm gonna have to go soon. I gotta get the green bean to school. I lost track of time. Yo. Alice, Timothy, Dr. Izuki, Faye. Man, that was one big bad omen. It was indeed. Doctor, they just came out of nowhere and landed right in our village. No. What on earth are they doing starting a battle here? You all okay? Yes, but it's Dan. We can't find him. I'll go look one more time. Alice, go ahead and get out of the village. No, Timothy, wait. You, Alice, and the rest of the villagers should evacuate to a safer location. Doc, you know I can't just leave Dan behind. Timothy. I understand how you feel, but leave the rest up to Faye and me. The primary thing you should be concerned with is your own safety. Timothy, your responsibility is to protect Alice. But just as Doc says, you two of you should get out of the village now. Don't worry about Dan. Knowing him, he has already evacuated and is waiting for you. I guess you're right. Okay, Alice, let's let Dr. Zuki and Faye handle it from here. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Doctor. But Faye, please look out for Dan. Yeah, don't worry. If he still happens to be in the village, I'll be sure to save him. Now, both of you, hurry. I will go check inside the houses to see if anyone is left behind. Faye, please go around the village and guide the strangers to a safe location. All right, Doc. You be careful, okay? You too, Faye. Oh, dang. We're gonna have to hurry. This is not good. That looks like the same robot we were in the fight earlier. Whoa. You think they'd, like, realize that there's houses here? Interesting. Anime, yep. Huh? Faye? Wait, Faye? Do not do this, Faye. You must not fight here. Faye. What's going on? Linguistic modifier enabled. Booster on. Identified LAM, Ignis dialect, no piloting experience, easy mode, set, synchronizing input interface with pilot's normal reflex time. Warning to pilot, combat mode, about to enter combat, 1,200 units of fuel left. Utilize command ring in upper left of screen to select attack. Triangle, square, and X button to commence auto attack sequence. Power and fuel usage differs with type of attack. Xenogears not pretend to terminate help mode. Okay. Okay. Easy mode set, yeah. Okay, so it just gives us more fuel. Okay, alright. It's a fancy leg kick. I like that. Let's go.